We're going to do story time.
Oh, yes.
And Dani is the featured lad of this one.
Whoa.
She's going to tell us a friend story.
A friend story.
That makes you shiver to the bone. I'm trying to think
that's interesting. Look, it's just a not so good friend story. We're not talking about Cass talking about the good friends
lady.
or whatever. This is not so good.
Hit it, lady.
Also, wait,
right.
quick, before you start, if you didn't notice, this episode has been very friendship-based because the song Last Summer talks about, like, a friend group, and so that's kind of why a lot of
Yeah,
these
and
things.
fun fact. I'm sorry, this is going really in detail, but the girl that is in this story, she's in the friend group that we talk about in Last Summer. So
Gotta listen to the song then, I guess.
it's okay. If she listens to this, which obviously she might, she'll know who she is. She should know. All right.
She should know.
Just state the
So-
facts.
Okay.
The story.
What's the story? What's the title?
There is no title.
There's no title. This is not a YouTube video. No,
No.
I'm not doing that. There's no title.
No spoilers.
This
Go.
is not a YouTube video.
Go,
okay,
go.
so this isn't a very long story, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
So I pulled up to youth group one night. Skirt. Sorry. Pulled up to youth group. I think I had extensions in. I think I looked really good. I can't remember, but it was last summer. Or 2 summers ago. It was 2 summers ago. I didn't have extensions in. It was 2 summers ago. I just had long black hair. I just remembered that. So anyway, sat down at youth group as I usually do. Lauren was there. We always went to youth group together. And our friend comes in and sits with us, and she usually sat with us. Like, that was our thing. Like, we all hung out at youth group. That was like what we did. That's how we met her. And this girl, all right, so we were friends,
Yeah.
but she was kind of like what Catherine was talking about, where she had like the subtle jabs. And like she would kind of just like, she was kind of volatile. She was like an
we didn't
only
really know
child.
her that well, too.
So like, no, she was an only child. So whenever we
was-
were in
yeah.
groups, it was really hard for her to like work with everyone else.
Because
She
not
wasn't.
Not all only
Okay,
children
just
are like
because
that.
we're used to it.
But it
Like,
was-
we're used to all these
It was because
conversations.
she
Some
was an
only
only child. Okay.
Okay, it's just overwhelming. That's not a diss.
I didn't say all only children. I just said it's
Well, I'm
because
thinking
she's
of like
an
my
only
friend Laura. She's an only child. She's really good with groups. So
child.
just saying.
I didn't say it was all only children.
I've had so many only children say to us, "This is so overwhelming
Yeah.
talking to so many people."
It's hard. So anyway, the point is, she wasn't like my best friend, but she was my friend. So we were sitting together, you know, hanging out, talking. and
She was having a bad day.
she was having a bad day. I remember
Very
when she
bad
came in,
day.
she was mad and she was upset, whatever. And her and I didn't really like mesh that well, so it wasn't a very good combo. So we were sitting together. I remember, I think she was sitting in the middle of us, right?
Yeah.
She was sitting in the middle of Lauren and I, and she was on my left, I think. And I'm sorry, trying to set the scene. And maybe we should, I don't remember. It doesn't matter what side she was on. And I started like talking to her as usual. So I was like, "Oh, so what's her face? She's on at youth group, whatever, talking blah blah." And then she's like, "Can you stop breathing on my food?" I was like, what do you mean?
Whoa.
I said to her, I was like, I'm just talking to you. Like, I have to get kind of close to your face to talk. Like, I'm not breathing. I was like, I'm not breathing on your food. I said, this is breathing on your food. And I went, and I breathed on her food. Because you don't just say that. Like, I'm not
The
doing
first
it on
shot
purpose.
was fired.
You're tall. You have a long torso. You got to be like down there to get close to someone's
Exactly.
face. You're
It
like
was so
Amy.
dramatic. And like, she said it in this way, like, can you stop? It wasn't just like, hey, can you stop? It was like,
Yeah.
can you stop breathing on my food? And I was like,
Homegirl was looking
I
for
was like, I
drama.
can start. So then, things took a turn. And what was it that happened? Wait, I
You,
can't remember how
you
this
breathed
happened.
on her food,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it happened.
I breathed on her food, and do you know what happened? The girl slapped me in the face.
Wait, like,
she
like, really?
slapped me. Like, if it was Lauren, it would be like, it was like that. It
Yeah,
was
it was like a
It
slap.
wasn't like across the face, but it was like
sound
a,
of it?
like probably like that. Like it was like a
It was
slap.
like a slap. It wasn't like a pat. It was like
No, it wasn't.
pretty hard.
It was like that probably. Okay.
That is so
And
weird.
Lauren and I went, whoa, and we were like,
Well, you
sitting there.
were. This was back when you were more like not very good at like standing
Yeah,
up yourself. So
yeah.
you were kind of like.
I was,
So
like,
I looked at her. I
frozen.
was like, listen, you do not slap my sister. Okay,
Yes.
stop it. Never
Yeah.
do that again.
So then she goes, gosh, like it's not a big deal. And she's like, maybe I should just leave. And I was like, maybe you should. And then she got up and she left in the middle of youth group. And Lauren and I literally just sat there and we were like,
what?
and
the
there were
heck?
all these people at the table. Like there was like 8 people at the table.
I was
We were like,
there.
did you see that? And like no one really did. Or the people that did were like, what just happened? Like what is going on?
So
like
weird.
it was so
How do you slap
weird.
someone in the face and say it's not that big of a deal?
I don't know.
Guys, she was weird, okay? And like
Oh, I knew a girl who would like slap people and then she'd be like, just kidding.
That was me, actually.
That's very strange. But yeah, anyway,
was
she
not
was very
me.
strange. We're not like ex-friends anymore. We're still friends on Snapchat. You know, we talk sometimes. She likes our band a lot. She might watch this. I don't know. But if she does.
You're watching. Stop slapping people,
Yeah.
you drama queen.
But I
Please
okay.
stop.
It was 2 years ago. I'm over it now. It's fine. But
This is pretty dramatic.
that was weird.
So what's
it was
the,
weird.
What's the moral of this story?
Don't slap. Don't breathe on food.
I guess don't breathe on people's food if they're
Don't be
crazy.
friends
Also,
with
if
people.
no, if people are already like really on edge,
Don't
test
speak
them.
to
don't
them.
provoke
But
them
if they're
to-
being rude to you, like what are you
okay,
gonna
but the
do?
respectful thing to do would say, they're like, don't why are you being rude? You say, I'm really not, and I want to
tried
talk
that.
to you, and then leave.
I tried that. I didn't leave, but I was nice.
I'm really
I was
not. I
nice.
don't want to
Go
talk.
sit somewhere else.
Okay.
Didn't
I'd be
do
like,
it.
God bless you.
That
Have
was
a good
story
day.
time. That was
Story time with Dani.
Very
That was a good one.
good.
Yeah,
That
drama.
was an interesting story.